be okay.
Okay,
and yes, this is a Liberty Conference, no. 2 days now. Quack or Bompire. Yes, young mema. We need men.
Yes.
Yeah, na man bam more chairman. And this time around, Mama, you say we're going to be fast a bit 2 man.
Okay.
Liberty in conjunction with Food for Thought. Prempa Assembly Hall. There be Jubilee Park close to Prempa Assembly Hall. Me menda ni eko nonsia ni asase eko bompa o se massive ni Isaiah 41:21 and Isaiah 43:26. O kasa o man ye odubu achi nyame akwa. One ministers gave Jojo Ahen Kwame Didu and Amebelochi and Eba. Yes, you be obi. Was it come and experience a life transforming encounter? Me when say also be bana. Yeah, they be 20 Eba so Liberty. Because when Rooney believes only Chelsea will be able to pose a real challenge to us now in the title race next season, Rooney should take time. On for transfers, purchases, any ideas. Oh, let me go on to say.
See, how Chelsea own business.
No, I won't Chelsea, but you won't Liverpool there. Yeah. If you won't Man City there. Then I'm going to know since so because Chelsea in Kwan they pose a real threat. City still has all the players. They have Haaland. You cannot underrate anything with Haaland.
Yeah.
Liverpool so eguso ye. Arsenal no so crowd some so mo ntimi nto ba kokora. Okay. Tise makajo say da ku beba wo numu a. Because Andre Beta no.
Players na way.
Andre Beta players or players or pa. But Madrid nya se bi o. Okay, so Xavi Hernandez na ka say Mbappe nya so has stated that he's open to managing an African national team, indicating that his next career step could be at the international level. Africa team Ben Xavi Nigeria and that's all Cote d'Ivoire.
Before the World Cup, he was linked
and as a Senegal you coach
the last Lions of Morocco.
The Morocco the experience in I think Morocco will be too big for him.
Oh, boss.
No, you know, what name he was emphasized.
So, La Liga.
Morocco now they are hosting the next World Cup.
Yes.
Omo pesa coaches no meet them do omo accord the finals of the World Cup. Once they have been to the semi-final. This year no more quarter-final. They may want to even win the World Cup. And the Inter Morocco will not go for Xavi.
Yeah.
What I say, Bia, Obetimi, Senegal, I think is too big for him.
Waje La Liga with Barcelona.
Why?
Xavi Hernandez.
Oh. All right. Arsene Wenger Kasana Yinti Professor says Oko FIFA. I'm saying on the when we are so only president na the Akafa ball who be at on there. Or say Lionel Messi will remain the greatest player of all time. Underline the word remain. He will remain. You can say remain. Oh, there's Oyerepa. No beya. So what I say?
Opinion.
And no amount of paid propaganda. Media campaigns against him or fake agendas pushed by social media accounts can never change. I'm not sure. What do my evidence? No, Wenger will not speak like this.
Parenthesis now.
A fake account, you know, Wenger and Kasasi. Never be answering Messi for we like Messi, but Wenger doesn't normally speak like this. I check beam. There are some American almost a home basim. Okay, so Casemiro joining Inter Miami after leaving Manchester United. My plan was to either go to Portugal or return to Brazil, where it all started for me. So Roberto De Zerbi says Tottenham's transfer window is not finished after spending £237 million. 237 million. And Chelsea still remains active in the transfer market with further reinforcement. Chelsea Guswa, if you're a fan of Chelsea, be excited, be happy. Xabi Alonso, Abba, Morgan Rogers, 117. Any other reinforcement, and so many upgrade and then they were John Stones. So, almost here, Alex Court, then, was Xavier Hernandez, and do Fernandez. And then do Fernandez. Oh, Enzo Fernandez, Kupama, all the big stars, Kaisedu, all of them are still there. Chelsea very difficult to beat, but the other teams. Okay, so Fede Valverde say I'm eager to learn from Jose, ready to try and listen to every piece of advice he gives me. Yeah, and Tieni in Abio so and what Kaide Carlos Odema. Okay, United have reportedly made an inquiry for Aurelien Tchouameni, while Arsenal continue to be linked with Bruno Guimaraes as Premier League clubs remain active in the transfer market. Bruno Guimaraes and also on one sem kakra. Okay. And now I then go for church or say Liverpool in a way. Fake name and others. Fake name and fake.
You know, transfers there say
fake
when you want to verify, yeah, simple.
But fake name and others.
Especially when you want
there are a lot of fake stuff. Fake.
When you want to verify, it's very simple.
But there's a fake and others.
Of course, it won't.
So back home, Kotoko head coach Eric Tinkler believes the history of Asante Kotoko and the stature of the club should give a side a psychological edge over opponents. Eric Tinkler.
Yes.
The Tinkler man.
The experienced Tinkler man.
Oh, experience, wow.
Oh, yes.
Speaking ahead of the season, the South African tactician, no Portuguese, said the Porcupine Warriors must embrace the expectations that come with representing one of Ghana's biggest clubs and use that advantage positively. The National Chapters Committee of Accra's of Oak, NCC Public Relations Officer Kobe Jones has annoyed growing concern among supporters over the club delay in commencing the pre-season. Okay, Kobe so air kasa. So in the absence of Konebosa couple, Richard Kingston and Boniface Aipa are set to take charge of House of Oak's first week of pre-season. The club will oversee the early preparations and on and on and on. So the Football Association is set to unveil the full fixture today. GFA, the full schedule featuring all 306 games on TV. TV where? Yeah, I know the TV schedules so I can. Now who said the city? So what I say? Okay. So sports lawyer. Somebody can catch them and post it. Oh, so I buy mine every.
I don't think he would do that.
Yeah, that I buy her.
On your view.
Okay, so actually, Rebecca translate solar once a month. So more pay solar. Near the number is 0242 438 746. 0242 438 746. The way to go is solar. See, I catch them on there. So can you be doing now? Pesa will be to bills. I can see straight to solar, which is after 0256 040 838 0256 040 838. Solar no. ABB our condition yet 1,000 krana ye wodi ewe na Kotoka International Accra International Airport the whole cry ye ho adwuma ma bibia ye fine nine filling stations akese okroma me ba be ma list of baby Translight Solar aye solar mo na okwa unti de bia ho na adum kanea na lawyer yen konti kanti na magic drinking water so what I say can boss no wote ngate oh
boss massive na le say
na house am say abanye den
ma nim for sika bia ma club
I don't know we ahwo ya na
me ahwo ya concern enem da wana dwena sema na mse ba
o ba dwena ho no dwendwena abanye sika odi komo bi ho okay
your taxpayers money your taxpayers money obi ntiminya football na onya ye
na woni abra no pese
boss o fees out kroma na what team na team no ntiminya
okay
jaye
sports lawyer nzame ka kanjina sem baby abandon sika be fade ono amfamfa na mze kanjina na je drinking water no me mama mfo mpenso ebe no na ene 20 saying
ene
23rd ni ene nye 20 ebe
23rd
okay na fe so ono no mkanje na ne cancer ni no ne de munum su papa o ton
omonom
ensu papa
now the kanje no one of kanji no.
Men go no drinks bia no nsuo mo.
A flashing
no nsuo mo. Na wo no nsuo no nsuo be ye adwuma ne ye na e kanji. Lawyer, enti sa na etie na amanfo Arsenal supporters no mo nya abotre. Andreas Beta or the name be Pia Bonti obi abedwane. Mo de mo ntwen. Bia besi. Na kam. Ona zam kazam kaje say Saliba onya nye bia surgery bia.
OTA stories na kan wasem say onye surgery bet na fee for.
For rehabilitation some catch you that. Don't ask na no mo kan my you know doctors no ade na catch.
But the issue is player
huh? Yeah, best sign.
My mom be Morgan Rogers but told you
last season a chairman no Arsenal and scratch a team be owing. But who is Kenny and yes, I did be an hour. Top papa. Morgan Rogers no one for any no be. Okay, so 9:50.
And then the video be back.
They
so sorry. Why Chelsea signed Morgan Rogers?
I didn't see him.
Why Chelsea
signed Morgan Rogers? Because I come over hat trick no way. Rice mo boss short to no way. World Cup then no way.
Spare time at the World Cup.
Spread we practice spare time no. He scored 3 goals.
It doesn't matter if
Morgan Rogers there no the buy.
It doesn't matter if you cheat.
I say World Cup good. When you say this year World Cup grant na fi no ko bi.
Onubukayo
Saka call World Cup be me nsan.
Onubukayo Saka no aye chance.
Now who ka Saka ni chen me. Check one ages.
Also be chen one day coach.
Saka
1 day.
Saka 17 years no World Cup. Obo Euros obo den den.
Na say boss.
Morgan Rogers
Obi World Cup at
117 million. Dey yabumu.
Obi World Cup at the age of
60. Na we onimbo.
Obi World Cup at the age of 60.
So ye winger o. So ye number 10 o. So ye do ye nim no wasa.
Obi a sure dey every month say. Around the chest jam pa fini dey. O.
Player we pa yes 170.
Now nim dey obeka fa no last.
Nim dey om this guy kwa.
Ade ashimo asafo. Enti anopai the boss player. Ebie kwanum we are live. E jana so enti e konko funkroso and somewhere edi adenchechen somewhere anopai e pumfum pa onko funkroso nom yare honsem atu anim and nano pay and some na de doson de disafata sa ohwe na otie ena yare asum wo kitikiti mam polibi ena eoma akansio yanom akabunu pa yabatu ebuase na ya confirm mununu nyina ama enano pay on the show ya live Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV na Oyerepa osi efinyame enti anopay on Facebook pages no so Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana na high sense adama anopay amade basia konkonwa manchemre na medenko funkroso nsem no esum wonti high sense yadamase me common sem atrew anopay na detenie me mau post World Cup update kakra ya bo World Cup no ye no and somewhere if it World Cup na ti eba na Xavi Hernandez or your former manager Emma FC Barcelona onim sam our Barca no are winning league with Barcelona na odia tudwam set the next job as a coach no obepe sa enka an African national team o coachy na fe o twanim sam nyambe koye ede amana obecoachy our international level na Barca former coach Ochechemum say aside with Nedwa or woman Spain or Dokaka Adima Africa and no Ayensima Uruanum at the Eltujam na Oko Juan Ramon Riquelme na Suya or sister saying okay, best coaches we are here. Untimi enyim Linus Scaloni and film the best coaches are we are say Linus Scaloni account especially over Argentina bakusemunum adiana Linus Scaloni etimi ayanom untimi more coaches bakum yonumi ensa obe ni din edi efrimum former Royal Spanish Football Federation president na Luis Rubiales and edi etudwasem o pa the next World Cup the entire Amante Emma, a man would do Morocco Kahopa, or say a command say Nanka a Portugal, and in Spain and Qua, and Kenya Sam, Ombenya Sabed Nemum, Morocco, Ochaquaya, Amafasum, a developing footballer, the last 2 World Cup, Wabaye, and Motimba Amabona, na FIFA, any BBSM, or don't make the next World Cup, about to run home, and I am small Luis Rubiales at the Altujam, and I pay Professor Asenvenga, sir, on your stone himself, and now World Cup, no Eltuja, or the Assembly to jam, Afe, was sent to Winter, sir, on Professor Asenvenga, he still believes he's the all-time best player. That is Lionel Messi. I say found and baby Obatina no do nkomo found and the man for the Castle Lionel Messi a all-time best player. Asasi so who player bia or tisa Lionel Messi da and a Professor Asenvenga Nisma or the Eltujam and na ano pay me ka petition bi was a chow na ano pay me details and more about petitioner Ecosunum Ningam a petitioner how much sam 2026 FIFA World Cup woman Argentina and FIFA World Cup more permanently where a petition now petition again momentum pa on himself accumulated more than 23.3 million signatures. 23.3 million signatures and atime anya na dodo na HM dabi omo official petition accuse FIFA and officials of favoring Argentina and Messi, claiming the tournament was favored by FIFA. Afe omuchemsam okokopiema referees ni adade omunyina antimi amwa na 24,319,181 signatures and atimi aba omuchemsam womo enyi Argentina and FIFA World Cup no permanently and post World Cup stories and pay yet etu anim still high sense of drama yet also England na fe yatim come England and I don't pay Pep Guardiola, a manager, Emma, Manchester City, Caneno, and nay, Italy, foreign team, Comania Dada, Nangadia Sadunum, Amatim Area, not Diamante. Anra, never can some show, Sa Ukomwa, na HSM, Openino, on Jintum, Sobaya Juma, ama Italian national team, confirmation Eba, Yasina Busiano Mano Kayo, when him said he deals with Manchester City, a cartoon and a bro, Nanka Nairi Jaino, Nairisa Ohia time, I was so a bear Busianum, Nemano Soriano Pa, I was so a Pep Guardiola, not Pep, de Caco Bottom, I was school here, sir, a deadum, and thing at the Emma Pep Guardiola Sam about the Italy Jumanum Atimi Atum na confirmation crab and is singing a Busia and Manchester City timer na compesa of Manchester City na Ensuye na Casemiro on joining Inter Miami after leaving Manchester United and on say na our plan say either become Portugal and Abeko Brazil, where it all started for Casemiro. Number officer Oko MLS room and Niaman a total jam out 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now say Casemiro Otuo Chusu say Abaya Jubam at the Inter Miami. Are you happy? Say what joining Inter Miami and then some Casemiro at the Altujam and then play Meko Chelsea. Not the best of Morgan Rogers in the Premier League, the best of Morgan Rogers in the Premier League. Why Chelsea assign Morgan Rogers and pay Mediatom Oyerepa TV so and to enjoy stories no fe ya hwe emra Morgan Rogers Chelsea assign afi Aston Villa 117 million pounds and I'm the fan and the video and so na negotiations between Chelsea and Crystal Palace for Maxence Lacroix Demete HMC is still ongoing Ricky Chelsea training Maxence Lacroix betting him a real deal on afi what for Crystal Crystal Palace abaya juma ama Chelsea when Macaroni or your former striker Emma Manchester United or say in 2026-2027 season only one club will pay and bet me a challenge that of Arsenal. I say Arsenal won the squad now and they are able players I'm the competitive G League called Champions League sir majority of players now into all believe some sir Chelsea with players I'm sign them and manager now I'm a team and on the bear player about challenge on papa Vixen show video Musa Visa why Jenna do studio Hanao Kano as somebody not when Macaroni still oja yancha video no na yense when Macaroni emra ade to just Chelsea e be post to to Arsenal next season when Rooney
as a player when managers being sacked, you know, I felt sad and felt like I'm a part of the problem. I'm part of this. Why these have been sacked, and you feel that. And then I was just watching the Chelsea players, and I didn't seem to see that in them.
They looked happy. Grit, determination. That's the reason that we overcame Leeds. Where was that? Even if you don't like the manager, even if you don't respect the manager, surely you have to respect the office of manager. Surely you, if nothing else, you fight for the badge that's on your heart that you're representing. And that lack of commitment and lack of professionalism from this crop of players has really left a sour taste for me. Like, did the players at Chelsea down tools?
Yeah, 100%. I think with some of them, and it was interesting today to see a couple of players back fit. And I've had it before with a teammate who I won't name names.
Name names.
No, I can't name names on this one, but they were out injured, and they were saying they were out for 6 weeks, and the manager gets sacked, and they actually started the next game. A few of us pulled them and said, "Listen, that's out of order. You cannot do that. That doesn't."
Now, Enzo Maresca Chechemisa Phil Foden, he will be back at his best once again. Or a player, I want to power the moon, and he said, and now no, and I am for or believe, sir, he's coming to Manchester City, no, near Bessisa, with Phil Foden, or a good player. Now, Roberto Di Zerbi, I say, you're more, among former near and a place transfers no one more players still I'm a person I'm a top players the likes of the Braf Gamonum Afe Robertson Senesinum or believe some players when number Sandro Tonali nom etimeba Matthias Fernandez nom Jean-Paul Van Hake amuna etime abanemom okamobiate omunwie transfers no yente Roberto Di Zerbi. And now, down on call Phil Foden 4 years for City. Now, in the West, no.
Unbelievable feeling. Obviously, being here since a young age, coming through the full academy into the first team. It's always been a dream of mine to play for City. And I'm lost for words really to continue my journey. I've had so many great memories here, winning a lot of trophies, and I've enjoyed every single day. He's so nice, he's down to earth, he's someone that you can go to and talk about anything to him, and he would help you out. And even if you want to work on things to get better, he'll do one-on-one sessions with you after training, and that's something he did with me as well when he was here. I did small finishing drills.
Now, fight a place in a team, Oyana Dream say, oh, there be a be more intimate before from Etime Accord, or fight hard, not a place in the team. Leicester City, honest, no, Abusian de Yate, HM say, I'm on top club, no, I'm on the top pump and so, and I'm on the Doma Jasu, crane, one more tall Leicester City, and see, between 410 million pounds to 530 million pounds. Okwa Leicester City nom Wameton at the among Newcastle United, Manchester United, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Jonathan Rowe. They had to HM Saboyim, one more Bologna. I'm gonna say there be Utiam 60 million pounds. Not what from Jonathan Rowe na fe. I'm say kind at the amount update Uko Arsenal. I'm a centre back na. It say a few John Stones Ako Ezri Konsa na Deyate HM a 30 to 35 million pounds. Omutia Ezri Konsanum Womansa Ebetimakanum Mike Carrick on rumor Elenke Bruno Fernandes to Galatasaray, and also speculations Bruno Fernandes of the Manchester United and Koya Juma Emma Galatasaray Bia Mike Carrick team say.
Bruno's been fantastic since I've been here. He was fantastic when I was here before, so I've got nothing but good things to say about him. I think let's not get too far ahead. You know, we're working towards this game, and he's talking about the window now and closing in a few days. That's on the agenda a little bit, but my main agenda is getting through the game on Sunday with Fulham and Bruno.
Now, your Ferdinand and I will say Steven Gerrard said Gerrard they will Liverpool no last year Monday my time acquire last year Mushepa and then and I can say 2 players per and Liverpool Masai now Oche will say
You know the stick he got? So what? I got it.
Trent, he's a local lad, a bit of a mirrored career in terms of coming through the system, boyhood club, becoming successful there, and then his decision obviously to go to Real Madrid. What side of the fence were you sat on?
I think any player in the game when Barcelona and Real Madrid come, it's going to turn your head. This is me speaking without my Liverpool hat on at the moment. Real Madrid came for me with Mourinho, serious, and it turned my head. It didn't get as much traction and noise as Chelsea because it was shut down pretty quick because of the timing of it and what Real Madrid wanted me to do to
get out.
Manufacture that. I can understand it, I get it. Best made players there.
and we are Steven Gerrard in Chemwa or the 2 now I was spend no the 18 Federico Valverde say on the Madrid captain or the 2 share now when you Jose Mourinho Nibaya Juma also Sian the free Jose Mourinho share Jose Mourinho no be in football it me ready and Monsieur Nemapi at the Afino home na Angel Di Maria what church why or Don Carlo Ancelotti or Sequoia Don Carlo Ancelotti Faso and managing players and the man of Donum Kylian Mbappe Abusiam revelation be eba say after France World Cup exits and a Kylian Mbappe frère Florentino Perez catcher and say Florentino media Maria Majuma ma convince Michael Olise akasa mo muni juni karafata mo mbewe na fe boy na be Juma ama Real Madrid NT and the letters and no every eba Barcelona so you know dream summer signings I'm trying to say Anthony Gordon Amadinaba Karim Adeyemi waba aka Julian Alvarez and Emerick Laporte and the Barca fans no I'm say the Emerick Laporte bebam there was a team here bia sporting director Deco so bayem and afa Julian Alvarez of Atletico Madrid and so or trying to say bebam João Cancelo the future with the club and bia it to be done now for a permanent player I'm a FC Barcelona now Oko France yan Diamante teacher say ni agency no and Paris Saint-Germain 18 come ten and likely say obefi Leipzig now for kwaya juma at the Paris Saint-Germain number amu demand 120 million euros that is Leipzig nomram emisia kan and for Martin Luis Enrique and so an agreement with Paris Saint-Germain until 2030 or now for juma at the team no na anopansame kan dino obidia what I say Michael Olise is moving out ne villa na otimnom e Munich no abusuam John Boateng Eton no we say adan John Boateng to dan senka Michael Olise betima to asem no e asensebe yina so na anopay yem fanko phone close nsem no emfa NC na the boss player and the eboot team no anopay womafa de akanyina emfa entoaso Solomon Carter ewa ha enti ye to de abaye ba boss player ni team ni transfer de akanyina ebetoaso live on the show.
President Chako ne President Herbal Toothpaste no ene ya pause a ebeboa ma se no ayefe boa ma onum kan yeham eboa ma gams nya ho de boa etietia ntokro bia ewo sinime mo wantimi ndimo agro anajo awada. President Chako ne Herbal Toothpaste said the World Cup na ye bo ho daro say defense no and winning games as Spain one defense and winning World Cup no sa and on sin one Bible no e was all the president ebo e ho ban no pass twitwi anajo e se twitwi a wokoda no fa president etu se eno and a Ghana Dental Association age e de atum se e president every smile matters Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC bank an need juma ntimi moa edu da here da mu a open loan a omo bia ene Bosomtwe ento kase na ne omo ending komo wo mo na be ma osika juma de bia wodi bia no benya bi e de akodi ye ma microfinance loan ye ma nkoso susu loan ye ma transport loan nyama salary loan, commercial loan, afe bonanza loan, social loan, church development loan, and agricultural loan. When you know Jumadi bia wudi bia no sa sikai ena eboama Jumadi no etumpon na eya yese brabe bia account oye aso ye na shase fa sika eto account ni mo ye ne sa pe sa loans ahodo e de mankrofo amomo edi ye wa brabom no ye ma obia onso chese qualify ese unya bi current account, savings account, enkososu savings, kidi account, and a fixed deposit. Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC. MLB na ode akoye adwuma bia oye. Electronic banking platform. Eye adwuma o Ghana Peso afa star 992 hash on every Ghana chese network bia no okoso a obetumi edi dwuma with Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC. Kuntena se na head office no ewo atonso abuja chiko fuchede ayinma kokobe agina se bo akwa atonso bokro eputo ja magazine ene abinchi market eho ye branches p eho frame 032209807 na 0508642705 Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC. Together we prosper. Amen Scientific Hospital and the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Basubode P and Amen Aje e fa pa se yentu yade e friend stroke asede. Amen Africa bibrem ha obia ene no chese obia enya ne seso stroke yade o de ba yebetu ase e fa na adwodwo ne be ya adwuma coin da so no be pagya afi so unya problem bia e woni padua ni mantini no ese be sorry aye adwuma the Amen Scientific Hospital. The tienie fertility awo ho nsem o de ba enye dadwene bia MIA. Yade kwan kroboni friend chronic disease or infection o de ba ebetu ase efri se mo afidi a wo be gina so efru ti so kosi na ase ebe friu na fe yade bia na udi asie e woni padua nim no yade krona pie enuro makoma kwa aduonu nan na Amen Scientific Hospital oba ya so ya ewo yade no ni bi kanwa obenya ayaresa Kumase Atwema Techiman kwada so fanse kwan so ye wo ho 18 other branches o my Ghana mu enchi boga wa bibiani Accra Takra de Tamale Atebubu nkoko sunyane ho sehwede bi so ene ho 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 nyina oba obenya yaresa frɛ ne ne ndi nkomo 0277 001234 0277 001234 eno number of frɛ non Amen Scientific Hospital edi nkomo na yade bia eno ADSC no yetu ase edi amount Kangen energy drinking water alkaline water ni pH ewosro pa na ya meka se alkaline water no eno na yensu a chese doctor for ne animdifo recommend my say yenom ebi se nsuo no ye omumienu ye wa acidic water de alkaline water acidic water yenom ye de paper form ye de sinema ye de ohoro niema mu ene ne oma aka badu pensu e woso num ko ni padua ni mu a Kangen energy drinking water eno na ye alkaline water e wose onom eko ni padua ni mu onom alkaline water jumadi api na duo ni padua ni mu enye doctor dro nemum juma edi no chense wanom doctor dro ewise nuane no a ebi te se calcium magnesium potassium ne iron e won nsuo mu a wose onom a onya no Kangen ahyemu ma onom Kangen a ya de bia meka se oni padua no moja a edi afusani wo so akoma ne timi pompi moja ne ye se de be ya nipadua na kwa ne nyina no ebenya moja ne bi na ede aye adwuma o liver o kidney wakoma obo ho ban a nom Kangen energy drinking water eno eni nsu a ebeboa ensu ebi wo Brema UGC ena fe so Tafuni Road Abaru Junction Pakiki was stadium ena fe Aston Sumankwa Junction Kangen nsu ni pi ewo ho afe so oko Accra oko Koforidia oko Cape Coast yes eho nyina no ye so distributors no ya to omo apete Asankragwa so ebi ho Accra Koforidia Cape Coast Asankragwa enso ni pi ewo ho a ubenya bi na wato 0241449191 and 0507379474 grow fine about tonic moja dro grow fine dro no mu a ubedi di ye obeda ye grow fine dro pe na anu mu a eboa ema usori anopa otise nipadua no ahoden ewom onum grow fine no unim sa wayare na ahonto wa ahonto no ebekon 10 edi amount aha ne hia me pa no ema no munti na mema ye owiase na so ba wonam na so system no niema nkoye wo mu a be ba cho emoa menstruation ya de ehia pa eno na a regulatory system ma hu so betumi awo na untumi ngo ni nyina no grow fine ACC menstruation no e de ama obu nsa moja no etu bruce obu nsa wayase yoya obu nsa ensisi so ma eno ye friend menstrual disorder obabia on the menstrual cycle 28 days to 31 days shekamboa some period no so onya menses bosome a eye July a e was the next month eye August sa 28 days no o calculate ni kama na menses na ba ama o menstrual disorder obi o ho 1 month 2 months 3 months ne menses mai obi o so a bosome ba ko mienu miensa wa bleed sa ni nyina enye normal onum grow fine mojadro na e be hwe na SCC edi ama Mr. ba kolna ke ba smart ba Freddy Mensa Pidang Pure Leaf afi chemical shop e ba so bia o man Ghana mu obenya grow fine adro bi ato dodo na pato akwa digital ba clinic e kuma say amakum run about e Bank of Africa P e wo ho 0244596532 0244596532 oni grow fine empanyimfo be kasa na waje eno ni P e de akofie decoders a ema TV so ye fe mafie ye de bash ena wasa decoders ni nyina na de bia meka se efie TV so eka enioma ema abusua no energy eho oba no ebenya programs ahwe nkoda no benya programs ahwe papa no ebenya programs ahwe a ni nyina e bash digital satellite ena ema sa decoder programs ahodo nyina wo TV so ebia wo so from movies to Cartoon Network to educational programs to religious programs to lifestyle food bibia ebi ewo so to football matches game centers hotels guest houses restaurants individuals mo meji mu decoder individuals no mo recharge ma mo 33% discount ewo recharge sika mo betia eso ye installation so ede amamo Abripo Junction ship mu bash digital satellite ewo ho a odi ni juma 0556287757 0556287757 ene bash digital satellite enkasa na oma decoder ni bi said ebeya TV so ebeye fe ede amount ABA Herbal Clinic software ata software rasta software brand no na de bia meka se ABA oboa ama eniyade pia ewo Ghana hanom no bebre anya ayaresa enya bebre na omu nyina anya ayaresa eya na otewa abadwin se ABA na ye kan sam di bu aso ABA ma wadro di gu aduanim di gu drink mu no mu di gu eye nsuo mu no mo ekọ ani ni ntine so na ahoro so ama ani no esan ebete glaucoma, cataract, syphilis, long and short-sightedness, blurry eyes. When you are in Yadia, a henny pediano, ABA, eboa, a tuning in ase, edema, menstrual disorder, stroke, prostate, liver, any kidney-related disease, biano, ABA Herbal Clinic, or no, and a air share, a free or a amount. Kumasi Quadra, so Janasi main market, a chionoma, Doma in Crebeneza Preschool, a appear could be coastal, ewo Ebnada Jum, your newest branch, ewo Kaswa Millennium Inside, a dade. Last stop mo crime mo free central region ebe nyina mankasi mo ebe nyina no ne Winneba monko kasoa na monko je ayaresa ewo mo ani no eho for 0541565199 and 0502812161 today's sports etwaso amamo the boss player Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong is seated danger man so ewa ha yetwa jumadi ni so ede amamo
sa sanity.
Yeah.
All right. So, that's the next set is a Muguswa.
I Guswa. You see, the winner could be August, or baby.
August in your baby. August next week.
We need August in Finfi.
1 week.
Hono. Nancy a coin in ya say, or my and she says, he say 1 week, you know, you dino 15th of every month.
Oh, okay.
It's a 15th of last month, Chema. The next available date is 15th. Uluma is so toy 15th July. Intina said the next date near 15th August 1 week in she.
But since and some no see near the deputy at me am kakaze fire into here.
Oh, on me din komo. On me din komo wa shame bontino. So be anyhow. Say sa ka
be. So far the Maori.
There be say there be am 3 weeks aka dey me hwe ni mu say.
Okay.
Bibi betom say esro ne ka kra wo hosro nti.
Okay.
Nti ni nyina no.
You know.
You know. Say me ne kwadwa aka say.
Everybody.
Me say ada kwadwa obetu eska no ya ka kire me.
Eno
na me gyina so dey attack.
Dey aye 1 week no.
Because eno no dey. Omo di kofi a de chi a ibi ma.
Eno ano. Na ebeba ho.
Hey, na sama busami de. Aba. Hey. We aga sa ba de aso akwaje odi o. Aso akwaje odi. Me de mi hu sa aba de na.
Beba on.
O se ba. Sa o.
E be di man ben 1 week no.
Hey.
All right. Solo, yeah, that's it. And there's a monkey dapu kojo. Monkey dapu no. Na FIFA. Omom komo work up no. So music am ayo.
Omo tue de dada.
FIFA.
Omo tutua.
Am so omom ko be my account.
So omo transi ye all the yin ni ada.
Asa na ezo ye no.
Antino.
Omo
tutua.
Abi na. Go form the KB tutua. All right, any headline here ko 1022.
Where am I? If you have one caso go omo be fi.
Say
na be omo do have a problem. Right. Our opponents are preparing and nobody's telling us anything. National Chapters Committee are worried. Tama, as a folk for no afiase kasa wo. Omo hwe vibe ni euphoria na excitement na surrounded kotoko pre-season no a uko hasa ahwa yebudin obi antehwe and the PRO say supporters in front na frefre no sa say he say obi anim de ekoso and omo worried enti eno ye de edi be free house for so ediaba teams fear us because we are big. Tama electric crowd no o say kotoko no onsa yesi abo no yesi o de ne huhu na ebo ne ho ban so ho abo no kase ne huhu no e no de bo ne ho ban o say kotoko no obi ati kotoko dia na ne ho popo adentia bi kotoko ye big club na kane no na ya ti hu say kotoko ay wada o say debi say kotoko sorry kotoko no a ye nim tete kotoko no a oti asante kotoko na ade apopo ato teams so no esesa kotoko no esan ba biem nti adwuma odi ato no so se wo beye na odi kotoko na ba no so no nti eno so ye ba ni sem na waka na kuche bi egu fidie so na ya bona nkofo so atibi I want growth from the youth team to the senior side and also Eric Tinkra wa kire se ne a opese ohihye ni team no nti youth side no na mo de ba be wuram na mo be pie senior side na say mo body ko na say no so no eno so e wo ho entama we na me di etwa to na e de aka na beka ho 5 new players join the 2 Cameroonians, making it 7 as Kotoko justify your inclusion continues today. Tama justify no to asone.
Away.
E pajo
justify. Omo ye justify so kan.
Say yeah binuma beba ba omo so ma ho de ahwe.
No ben justify.
Justify your inclusion. So ho de so
betimi justify.
Ewremu a. Nti anope ya 5 new players bi omo be kan. Some
justify.
Division 1 and Division 2 4 players
bi justify inclusion.
Mpacho your friends say.
It's not called justify inclusion.
Mpacho your friends say wada ruma.
Players could be invited for observation.
Tama.
Traditionally,
no observation is justified.
No.
Who observe you here?
Football.
Why justify?
It's football. There are terminologies. Can no tradition? They need to find justify inclusion. You invite players. Only momo baby.
Na we musu sa obi animu.
No. Obi animu, you cannot go to Kotoko training grounds. It could be scouts or be invited to say, come and let's observe you, whether your standard is that of Kotoko.
Come and justify why Kotoko must employ you.
Yeah, sometimes you find it difficult to accept basic things, simple things.
Headline.
And yet justify your inclusion.
Brekum Chelsea, I make announcement. And the top one thing say they are being justified.
This are no free be out to be
boot alcohol. But Kotoko training ground is here. So Munka say bra.
You cannot
and
go
when justify inclusion, you are there to be observed. That is football terminology.
Now football terminology.
No.
Who got try?
One of our main way is to educate people. Hey, I na be a fancy me and Zania. Justify your inclusion and say, yeah, but the moment we have seen you somewhere, or somebody within us has seen you somewhere, no, I recommend you my coach, you know, because a brand new observer here. It's not called justify your inclusion.
Inclusion, no, I'm a year and I say,
in the case of justifying, usually nobody has even seen you before. And if you justify your inclusion,
usually,
there
are times
usually speak with a normal sense of everything. Justify. Yes, that's why there will be any. Yeah, justify you or abyss back. Obia to be could be. But when you scout say busy abrochina, you go there for the coaches to observe you and see whether you can fit into their plans. And when you justify your
and pay your 35 new players, I can't
recommend my coaches no coaching staff and I'm saying mom ran here home. And you can justify your
Mikel United account with training.
I'm observing.
Mikel he was at quarantine. No, we training later on.
And
I don't know. Don't say Man United are doing
justify inclusion.
No.
What you say?
Oh, bro, now you say Kotoko. Justify your inclusion.
What will find near Marco? What is that?
Let's how you would catch us also by.
So you would disown now one Nani mom did it on bit of on your bed 1,005. And you say scouts. Who be near frost and brana coaches in area and match on your justify inclusion.
So would you also observation?
You Zanom can. Your free players now you mean woman that will be a woman that do. Sebra, nothing clan and the staff no observing whether indeed you fit into their scheme of things.
Yeah, 35 new players are not paying.
Okay. Nazo be a obebo team for be a new. Good. Inclusion. Being chosen to play. Inclusion. Of the being watched and evaluated exactly. Being watched and evaluated.
Let's say justify you are watched and then your performance is evaluated. Now you say the next day. Eventually no will wait.
Born no coffee. Also when justify English bro first of all.
Matthias say
bro first of all.
But they no the born now the
inclusion. Okay, inclusion. We are not where observation. And observation. Oh, sound on the toast to say visa was a bond. And the justify inclusion there, and yet, idea. You don't see Liverpool say justify inclusion. A more bomb. But I say, and no, my scouts and I.
Wow, cry. Osakoto,
Kanu say,
or say. So in effect, Mikel Obi was at Carrington to justify why he should be included in the United team.
Why should they? Why was it?
They called him.
So in effect, they called him back in effect.
Don't use me. Obi Frost Branami observe you are not there to justify any inclusion. Justify inclusion.
Can you use that? So in effect. And I think that the line when it's so in effect.
In effect what?
And he was my kind of the buy.
In effect what?
So in effect, Mikel Obi was at Carrington to justify why he should be included in
he was at Carrington. Obi Abit Mako Carrington. Obi asora no ko kan tin say me be justify the
Kanu am say wanti ba Ariel line no. Harisi
ba wanti ase.
Harisi kotoko.
Wanti ana wanti.
Kanu na wo kasa ache no.
O so wanti.
Yamanti Harisi kotoko justify your inclusion. And we are correcting him say kotoko are not doing justify your inclusion.
They have invited players for observation
to justify why they should be.
Who can justify? No be no one power there justify. Say come and let me observe you. Who can justify? You are not before any who can justify there. Who can justify?
And I say person closely.
What are you to justify?
That as I say am kwan ma bobo makoto.
Who can one also man kwan. Other air force will be man kwan. Say me justify the just of family. Who go Some of go to muchom enye.
Who dey ya general.
Say who go justify. But invite players and it happens all over for observation. A football terminology. I'm say justify including Ghana and Gwana war. I'm say Hankwana.
Yankwana use sa word.
Minti be we biada.
Sa word.
Say afro be for justify.
Yankwana use sa word na say Yankwana
we are see be na matrix team be here justify your inclusion. We are 70 be that.
They eno no ya omo ye
they you see what the scout wait ma be Kumasi. That's my name ka usually. Obi to free baby aba say abrofu bi aba. Anankofo bi fe bi aba. Wo unim ball bo bi abra na enhwe wo. Eno na ye om friend justify inclusion. But if football teams having used their scouts, any mom so who players by 3. We have seen them the way they play, normal height, their weight. We think that they should be good for our club. Coach is a more form running and we are very justify inclusion. Can we move forward? Can we? And they hear the Mungo to have Mungo to be got telling Mamma.
We na ya bua no anopay. Yetenasia. The omukama no ne ba ye bebe fi na e be di hu nkomo. A lot is happening. A transfer no so. A lot is happening. Local scene no. On say na no be ka Sedu sana asem.
Tom so go justify inclusion we na. Okay.
Me ka Sedu sana so asem kire o. Information me pekene say eduana fo agya to me say wo so mo the remaining 6 months now onko.
As I can say there's no issue. Okay, we already say no.
Oh, no, there was an issue.
I did your papers, say a contract, and then I call baby I be produce as evidence. So sign the plan after 6 months.
No player no issue.
Never.
And I said you're not born more clear. All those.
If you are not born, no, there are two things. Either some be born on humanitarian grounds, and I said more we are they born no. You have to commit yourself to another 6 months. What I say, in this we are, they can go back to the contract and make some amendments. So now I'm saying say the players agreed. So hanging a year bit me. Do a beauty yeah, you may in
addition to so was have in addition to
for some two bank or more than digging o fit term no. Be a waje bosia bi o bank ho. Na BBSC digging and fail them and digging failing no aka so obi a me hia me ntuanwie die na so me hia be kakra kan ho me sa be kwem be ka jo se na ye digging failing no omo ye ne style bi na scan bi no extended date no but so boa me o madwuma mu I have a 3-year contract with you. If you help me that does not automatically translate to another 6 months. So be say any sad ya ma entiase na yen committee yourself e wo paper no so. And me nim if that was a Gianna's argument, then it was a bit weak. Then I make a say me nim say me why that should be an issue. What I say? Ya sign krata say me ye adwuma ma on fie 9. Me first 6 months na me won nsem bebre no aboa me won. Oh boy me ma entiase say am one na dey boa me no. You be 6 months when I want near grown a film near day. I call settle. But one casa the men so
no, according to my but yes,
sanity.
And yes, or the problem by no more a boano. They only mistaken during the registration. No.
Okay.
So they did a mistake on the names. I'm certain AB.
And that are no more corrected errors on the contract.
Errors Oh my yeah.
That could even be different. That's I said. I said, Adriana Betima argued that the contract was not valid then.
That was the argument.
No, contract no. The registration no.
Okay.
Contract no. So
the registration quite business allows you to play.
Yeah, you know.
So you couldn't have played in the first 6 months.
First is yes. Because registration now go through.
And the
registration so no contract is a part of the registration.
The contract is different.
No, I'm saying that say
the registration the ball no. But you see the
you be allowed to register no. I say you deposit part of the contract.
The airport deposit nka minimum
Oh, okay.
What I say?
Oh, okay.
The airport deposit no. And can you mean you say no? But
I know the deposit.
No, minimum not them. And I was saying my mama few minutes. And I agree. But what association them now? A kuna out on number say. Uno be contract of Abeto. So the go tour next year. So the better this year and the family contract no. Anyway, well, I say, but I saw the eventually
also on the also on just.
This also okay.
No, comedian.
We're a bit more closer, but on Yakotoko on Tama is saying we're dragging the feet.
Go to one of my
friend.
Oh, comedian.
That's exactly information.
Oh, Nasa may become a demand that I say. Medium Asat medium lady. But me say Kotoko nearby. Send you a for crowd.
Very good player.
Oh, yeah.
Position, be.
Where midfielder. So I shall go for
like you know.
I know him. Yeah, even this week.
Say I boy na Aboaso there.
I Islanders are come school park na.
Okay. Oye Kumasi guy.
Oye Aboaso boy.
Omo born to tribal.
Yeah.
To ono Obama Kotokoli for.
Okay.
He is the captain of the Kotokoli team.
Say do sana.
No more be semi-final. Me know what happened in the semi-final. Okay. I saw him closely.
Okay.
And Diana so me share nepa last year.
Good player.
He's a good player. He's a good player. And unse media are using the Africa and again paying good money. Yes, be Africa nko. Unse one team resource wise also it can compete with Akasifono media. So they are using the Champions League and good money also to entice you.
But I'll take Kotoko get and started.
Hey, bafo.
That's Ediana needed and then no credit.
And I just got to go over justify Christian as on the map and that.
Why,
Zach, young boy.
So, I'm on I interesting kakra. This year, everything I club football.
And transfers.
And transfer teams no bobo.
Liverpool so some to tell many bro.
Yeah, sir. I don't know. Amomaya say he needs players. But confirm say Iketike is no closer.
Injury, no?
Yes, to returning.
Wow.
And Obo one player.
But Isaac is ready.
Obo is also not closer.
Yes, Obo so
Conor Bryden.
No, start here.
Right back.
Oh, Senko Hodia and Cassia Dinka, or come on bit my starting.
No new one neighbor.
Say last season, I'm calling from Pond and Ebebo.
Nothing born so proud.
Nothing Pond, so English, and I was losing form, but he said, oh, okay. He said, okay.
From Bonko, but so one go Wakwana Fano. Woman, why do you know?
And see, quite a confirm that Ketike is not anywhere closer to returning. It's and Richie or making it clear that they need reinforcement. Because, especially at the wings on them.
League
now, if you are
Elizabeth too.
You're mistaken. You see, who's going for talking about Villa losing players?
So
they are not looking at the players he's buying strategically.
Or turn the type of players.
Okay. Unse Wato Johan Manzambi. Okay, that boy no.
Medford, Switzerland kwano.
He's very very
good player.
Wato no da boy no ebe join it. And Wato Joao Gomez.
Yeah, Joao Gomez from Wolves.
Mofoda no to replace Yuri Tielemans.
Yeah.
Ganacho. I for the loan.
The type of player.
Omra.
The type of player.
Oh, Ganacho coach.
Bandma was omni.
Oh, wake up. No me TV say contain on kwento mo chiche cha.
Ebi ane papa ene tena bankma. And on the over there anyway.
So, it is strategically we are here to say 30 million euros. Palmer for no atiase because Emiliano Martinez is likely to move to Juventus. Juventus say on number 1. It's almost on a palm for every 30 million euros. Say Omekomo. And to players now all signing. Yes, he has lost Morgan Rogers, Yuri Tillmans, and Malin, but he's also signing players. They fit into.
They have money.
Yeah. Nasa Rogers and 117. And I'm bet me a cover transfer window at the ammo. He's making strategic signings. One because Aston Villa for and big guys, but they are replacing them very well. They will still be competitive. Over here, a bit to more space. Signings are
237 million so far. Also, this is an ideal lineup. Worry. One boy that spends boy. He has no problem. She says, Wakofa, we have a right back. The midfield, no, so you know, I got to talk. And Holland for centre backs.
Van
Haki. Pedro Porro is there already.
Senesi,
Bournemouth. Pedro Porro is there already.
And I wish Van der Ven.
And Oye, Romero Beba is there.
Almost Romero,
Beba, he's there.
But Oban
midfielder, when you Sandro Tonelli.
Yes.
And Wakofa, the man you went to me, Antonio.
Marty Fernandez,
can answer no, or more. Or that midfielder again. We Beba boy no pride, Beba. Omono Mateno. English boy, no. The English boy now. Buy our pride. Madison.
Yes.
Any others?
Yes.
So Tottenham Hotspur.
No, they'll be a very strong team. See, Usha Sanis now, Omoyana, Ombe very competitive. And now, we've here said, already, it is in the news already. But now, more after the World Cup. Alonso chased for Mazens Locres. Ça, France ni centre back.
Lacroix. Some French. Mon bon English name. Lacroix. Croix.
Eti, omani abere pa. Now, on say since 2022, Chelsea MPS like top player are 26 years above that since 2022. We change our model and say now they are going for young players to develop. But he is only says yes. Alonso has convinced board and say he needs him. But how he wants to play football.
Experience.
Yes, any sign menya Ohiano come and join
knowledge of the EPL.
Louis Cole and Mona and 27 ya bet me abua. You see in the Premier League so to last season I say offer the numbers now. You see speed party. Or one of those centre backs that almost speed in the Premier League. And if born Eddie Betuswa.
Alonso go counter now fire.
Yes, at least will be I say top speed centre backs in the Premier League. Ubenya Vicky van der Ven. Ubenya Husanov. Emmanuel Agbadu.
And Braithwaite.
The fifth one.
Maxence Lacroix.
Yes.
And them say speed centre back for speed. Them say here can say.
I didn't hear.
No one will tell you for grade B.
No, but no,
if you have to pick 5 best centre backs in the Premier League, you will be a demon. I just speed here. Kuzanov was Abadu. When I had Braithwaite.
City residence no
oh Kuzanov the exact.
For
Kuzanov would recommend to say
for a player to come and start bench all those recognized centre backs to be Pep Guardiola's number one. They are recovered and they are not playing. Okay, say we won't turn also man no Portugal, you know. No, at the bench. He sat on the bench half my season and they not about who's off and defending them again. Because this guy, you know, nature day, speed day. And Vicky van der Ven will be a so
these are not one of the best centre backs in
the you can't say they are not one of the best.
And me just say speed no pa but them say
wait cheese men no more.
To me are there we are there magwa. We
who's on
speed.
Oh the who say who speed and just only more it's an additional offense of centre back sometimes in modern football teams will need it, especially now highlight and go for Bono. When you be able to recover Mawa, Ayana Eboa, Emma in the Makonkai. He is there. I don't say 1-on-1.
Mazens Lacroix.
Yes, 1-on-1 phase ending in 10 overs. Say, unse makumonim na
akwa onyo na no yai England's wage foul on Konato so share 4 goals first half.
Oh, let's say. I must say,
the statistics when my boy constructs this year.
Yes, who face one-on-one. Say, 10 over, be it now. 1-on-1.
No, for him to be selected,
to
be about the third centre back option for France tells you a lot.
Yes.
Let me go what I say. Anytime I either say Upamecano and I say Saliba, he was one. That alone
at
tells
you to go and
some,
bench and be ahead of Konate.
Yeah, it's true.
HSA at least he is rated highly. And yeah, you go.
That be Alonso Sian Fanamano.
Alonso Sian Fanamano.
One of his 3 back now.
Yeah. Okay, how he's doing the team now. About 3 back now.
Oh, 3 back.
Yeah, okay.
Morgan Rogers turn on 3 back straight.
2 number 10s.
Yeah.
Also, why say Ruben Amorim.
Amorim, yeah.
He believes in the 2 number 10s, no.
Yeah.
It's a I find saying Morgan Rogers and Aku Palmer as the 2 number 10s on how he wants to to prepare the team. So very interesting. Now also already, so the Premier League have already reached 1.5 billion euros in transfer. You don't do it because league, you know, baby, okay, when the league will start and when the transfer window will close, you don't baby, but already Premier League have reached 1.5 billion euros in money they spend on transfers. It's how strong these Premier League teams are when it comes to money and how to buy players. So there's another conspiracy theory and another school of thought about Arsenal pursuit of Bruno Guimaraes.
Supporters in second chapter. Ghana supporters in so many.
How do you tell Obijay?
Sika number so much. Now they are around 85 million. I want to say Arsenal money now. They say we are not so much in need of a player for that position. On ball last season, they rather need a backup. They should be spending on left wingers, any other places. If you ask me, that's what I think. Now we will buy the count.
If I said, "Scan our money can there, I'm a count like you."
And this kind of momoso, and he's closer to 29.
I feel only 28.
When so I try 28. Why should you spend that amount of money?
I say, no, Arsenal support to be our say, or share Sika United the Koto Yuri Tellmans. Now, offer
Yuri Tellmans, you are saying,
around 30 something. Now, 28, and Bakwe 28, Bakwe 29. Now, for Munya in the Premier League, in just what they've done, Tellmans is ahead of this guy, Bibri, because we or the team at GFA Cup or the team at
Why?
Yuri Tellmans.
When
I said, we was not a Sinchaya. Bola Tellmans are in the Premier League, you know, to use Leicester to win FA Cup, Aston Villa. He was the main guy.
I'm in a very good mood.
Leading them to go and win the Europa League. Not just that, he led the team into a top 4. Whilst one led his team to. He was the main guy in that Aston Villa team. He only they struggle. If he's there, the team clicks. So we are there in checking numbers and signing.
Anyway, what message you had there? From Wafa George.
George.
Or say Zakito is looking handsome this morning. Good morning. Send my greetings to Zakito. George Wafa. And then the Yuri Tellmans na. Yeah. Born about so to say.
Answer them. Me catch him the beer say. Look handsome.
It's a compliment. No, so better than Bakrasi.
Some me be count. Oh, yeah, talk. That's what you. So what can say we. Debbie. Oh, issue.
So because you say no pay why fa just no na ho nyefe na Ghana for kra yesu ba to baby at saying say what na abroche da bu so ma onua no mo abroche we share obi a or said that to just wake up your spirit to make you feel good no so your shirt looks good onka say no say na nyefe wo
asa no wanka ene de na
obo abaso wose anope Zakito ho ayefe onka say no na no wose me yire kra se me ho
ana unu say
obi so ho ba se me yire kra
and then so no I'm wearing the jersey of the best club in the world entino ni nya unu say probably a beautiful team
probably
beautiful
best club in the world near there
oh and one am say
we ho am de mimi
hu pa
Liverpool said that
we patch hu pa Liverpool just nyefe say
anyway ebia obo abaso because ono so ebia ntre that we tell him man pa emom wiase
o ba say
na Zakito one me tito aka na some brother or them
o da be say today I'm speaking to him in ana dey compare
yeah mebusa say Zakito say you tell man is better than Bruno Guimaraes.
What you tell man have done in the Premier League Guimaraes in yebi
that what will be have done they don't need the top player
oh that be say yeah your standard or mas
the expectation
and the expectation is say ba quite consistent already enye when we didn't need Arsenal to do it too. He did it with Leicester and go and check how influential he has been for all these teams Leicester and Aston Villa
okay
it's na no mfi say if we should ball akwana ball in the Premier League now they compare Bruno no gap no so and he na Arsenal for one service can Scano doors papa
yate Premier League na there woman manager won see nyabo
oh say 21st year
ejedi
21st year you started
very quick answer over pick one ahead of na for was so
Bruno Guimaraes
and ne ukreske kota which man draw no at all
draw the koyenim
me musajibo bi go kan mo be ka say de obeka bia mo no nya ajo until there
I don't say musajibo minim denti aso musajibo minim denti aso musajibo
but I think say with Bruno Guimaraes why I'm surprised the position I'm to work across is it the cost involved now as the quality of the player
maybe the quality of the player the top notch if you ask me top. My issue is got to do with this age and the amount.
Okay, that one I agree with you.
The quality there.
But also,
just said they are 3-4 best midfielders.
Arsenal need a midfielder of that caliber of setup. Last year, at the point now Zubimendi now Obene out. Declan Rice any injury issues. And who your coach now you season now your post-season analysis of your team. Then you look at how moving to the next season, deficiencies a PMO team and repeat the following season because every season is believed to be much tougher and difficult than the previous season. Maybe how the number be surprising call for now will be additions. So how are you going to improve on your force out the Remo League? And I think Bruno Guimaraes will do a lot of good to the Arsenal setup. At least a bit me aboa ama Arteta last season to Champions League final. EFL Cup final, Premier League winner. At the end of that was I'm out for the fan tra, but to repeat or upgrade
around that time, I was rely on Bueno and put Zumendi on the bed. You know what happened? Louis Kelly.
Yeah.
And Zumendi was sitting on the bench. Ebia against PSG, Ebia Bruno Guimaraes man. The story could have been different.
Moving forward, at the end of Arsenal the last season, a Champions League final, to top up that, it means you are going to win the Champions League. Anything less than winning the Champions League will be considered below the standard of Arsenal Arteta standard. Winning the Premier League, defending it, equal to the last season. It's Arteta amazing in forward winning the Premier League. No to this season was idea. And Nigeria be hot here, but it needs to say. Then you are going to look at the EFL Cup final now. Call to anything less than winning it. It means that one year here. In the Arsenal target net down based on their coach in the last season. He need a deep squad, and not just a deep squad with numbers, deep squad with quality. With quality. And that means demand was wrong. If not because of the price tag, and I believe that Bruno Guimaraes will be an addition, would be a solid one. And one thing is that transfer in the Premier League, is entirely different. Sandro Tonali transfer market value was around 80 million. Spurs paid around 100 million for him. Elliot Anderson, now the transfer market value was around 70. While City is paying almost 120 or saying for him. And the transfer within the Premier League, Morgan Rogers, he was valued around 75 million. Chelsea at 310. And the Premier League boys, and transfer between one Premier League club to another Premier League club. Naturally, it comes with Sika bigger than the Edaho. Because Anthony Gordon, if Arsenal and the Con one can the man Barcelona come up and but clubs outside, especially Barca, Madrid, Neba, the power from the player Nebua. But Premier League, so who turn player the amount another Premier League club, you see him as your competitor, that can lead to your downfall. So sometimes you need a good money to calm your supporters down, contrary to selling the player outside. Any idea about because timer, you might say Newcastle now time Arsenal. You tell him as then a clause is a work contract in a pave way for Manchester United. And your son can come on be different. So when you scan around, that's a more Premier League, no more Premier League, then Arsenal should be ready to spend. Because Declan Rice at the time Arsenal 300 million, no one valued at 100 million. Okay. Moise Caicedo no drew 100 million when Chelsea decided to splash the cash. Though Omababe approved MT their transfer value. But at the time and near Tom, their face value was not equal to that. But there's the Premier League discount. They can't transfer between a Premier League team and another Premier League team. And that changes the whole narrative. Shobi said John Stones to Manchester City, 50 million from Everton. Lescott, 35 million at that time. Now Lescott never couldn't do 12 million. But I'm going to shoot him. That is the transfer between one Premier League team and another Premier League team. So my point is Arsenal need additions. Players beat me bombarding part. The next season will disappear. Deep in form, injuries, coaches mapping excellent strategies to stop that player. So if Arsenal want to repeat it, too, and not guard moment, it's a third option. Oh, I say Bruno Guimaraes, mobe frakakra. Even moto in koma ba kwa me e mo akakra. Arsenal in the absence of Odegaard. One ever. No. I see Eze on the wings kakra. Then Arsenal must go in for Ebianca Nico Pass bi, Ebianca Ada Gulea bi, Brahim Diaz bi, Nanka from a top club. I'm saying Nico Pass because Nico Pass to win the CR midfielder. Don't forget,
Eze came for 65 million last season.
It's a Premier League win, but on
all the Koto, where they will not even look at your face.
Oh, say Upiano Conchen kakra. Nanka wafa Ebiano ko left. So Pep Guardiola had the belief that if you maintain that same squad in the bottler, as a achieve, but when you introduce new players, it creates competition. Jefferson Nipano was the main left back. I bring on another left back, different profile. You now have to prove to all of us that you deserve to play, and that competition forces you to meet maybe expectation in terms of my ambition to win a trophy. And until I say, boys, ni bet me did you last season, no? Enko krana, you pardon him because of last season, modern ball. But bet me the full phobia babe shishim, they will give them some races, give them some chase, or before the part they will take over, and that is only when they can improve on the target. Mr. Target for us now next season is the Champions League, defending the Premier League, and winning one of the secondary domestic cups in England. And that is not an easy one for Arsenal to achieve. Moving forward, Barcelona.
Finally, yeah.
Yes. Now the news is Frankie de Jong and Hansi Flick, they are not in good terms. Gerard Moreno are reporting, the news is coming from almost all under angles. Almost all the Barcelona major sources meaning the sad story neighbor. And here one. Number 2, Jorge Mendes finalize it. One Cancelo, Karima Adeyemi, and yes, those two. Say Cancelo be permanent, Adeyemi so on maybe they are almost done, but now it's officially no atwaso. And these are some of the things. The third one over Barca say Atletico Bilbao for say Emerick Laporte the no so be to say Nico Williams the no Barca for no be ba ho but muntimi achieve. And this takes me to the conversation of Rodri. Barca anymore no aka number 9 no. We are still having discussion as to why the be Barca main number 9. I mean to here can Barca on we also anymore we need to look at the back line. Cancelo will be a solid addition. Ultimately left back, right back, solid. Obe fixing 2 problems at the same time. Especially the kind of gamer Coach FN Hansi Flick bon. But to the middle and the 2 center backs. A story that Barca must fix it. Barca must show that they are a big club. Regards to Emerick Laporte, they honor. So scanning around. Now pe defenders are. Ball na Barca born. Betimi abo. Betimi fit in easily. Matured that you can trust them. Say they can move the young guys along. Scanning unya bebre. Unya bebre sir. You might probably talk about Ruben Diaz. He played under Pep Guardiola. Those who under Pep Guardiola, the potential so betimi abo Barca no was already. He is matured. We're winning trophies for Manchester City. Big player. As the captain. Ntu ko tuneba. Space na Inigo Martinez jao hon. Hutu ojidi so betimi ababebo. Edi ababemo. So he is there. But me share the Laporte. Any Pau Kubasi yeah. Our this World Cup. And the fact that Barcelona position Pom here a left center back. There's no other option available. Bastoni dine by Nico Slotterbeck no proud World Cup. It will be out for some time. But you cannot compare Bastoni, the profile, and his ability to fit into this Barcelona defense line better than Emerick Laporte. And Bilbao Foley should be making the noise. But how are you who? The exceptional performance of Pau Kubasi, the partner no Jiran in Chino, and bringing the best out of him. This is a young talenter. Recently, World Cup Yekon, he's not even up to 20 years. He played against Cristiano Ronaldo. Played against Kylian Mbappe, Michael Olise. Played against Lionel Messi, Julian Alvarez. The final of the World Cup. And in all the matches, one a single mistake leading to a goal based on his age and the Shannon Kesoyen. One year from Swan. Because he had somebody to guide and order him. Show me game. That ball of a ball shorter. Mikel Moreno at the ball number 2 against Belgium. She had confidence grow the free defense. He decided it's a space about me ball shorter to that should tell you he was under the right guidance. So if a match like this is made, Barca want to conquer the world again. Conquer Europe. That is the Champions League. Laporte ye be paying. I don't think say Barca for to. If there is any other positioner, they should struggle with it. Break the bank, introduce it, bring him to the setup, and let's move on. And now that Frankie de Jong with the NSO ban, it also points to one thing. Break the bank, go for Rodri. Imagine Barcelona, and now head of sports can say, Madrid Michael Olise, Enya Rodri. Yeah, head your mom. Imagine this same Barcelona team getting Emerick Laporte. Underrated signing. Onya hype bebresa. Boba be ye adwuma and Rodri. Unya some matured players me anyway. Edi be gina on number 4 and on number 6. Plus the sort of signings on my way anymore. You can only imagine where Barcelona will go to. Okay. and keka no ho na
Okay.
Ontimi fix it some problems in
So
my
you get the spine of the English Spanish team
Exactly.
sort of. Kubasi, Laporte, Rodri, Pedri.
Now the Danny Olmo na osan ball walk up na.
Komu yake ni beji.
No asan the Danny Olmo na sa aka ho. With Lamine Yamal here.
2030. Now aka
Rodri.
Yeah.
Rodri
just agreed contract till 2030.
Madrid boy say.
Akasa
Madrid boy say. Now they won't go Atletico Madrid and they need Madrid.
No, Atletico Madrid. Madrid. The same.
Madrid boy.
Going back there,
Madrid boy says.
I don't know.
Say team ebe boa no na ye fi say okay. Go coach bi o ha o say. Yo, yango. Oh, yeah, baby, by China no maybe. Me am. Na penalty dey say Ronaldo ni Messi go asay no.
Zoto ma mention simfia ayi masem no dey say enoma mienu na maform but obi adwuma nko
I tell him as ne
anti
na Zakito person or compare.
Oh yeah, no ma mienu na maform obi adwuma.
Okay. Oh, una say ade awe aye na omo asan for nko ade
form as individual players in every team Bruno Guimaraes will be you will need a profile like Telemas, and a team be a Telemas will be you will need a profile like Bruno Guimaraes into two different profiles.
Bible mu dey even know ayo.
Ade
Solomon obi ba say me bani o say
o say me be say me chere say
den ba ko be ya de atem.
No, what I'm saying is say omo operate
obi compliment obi effort.
So we hear Brazil at this World Cup. One thing Emma Brazil midfield no is two. Na Egina the midfield was not moving, he say. And even at the point Casemiro was moving more than Guimaraes. Guimaraes is a typical holding midfielder. So even when you play him as a number 6, he functions number 8, he functions well in a two-man midfield. So only attacking qualities. Telemas is an attacking midfielder. Nti me ka say you two different profiles them person me chere no. Loto
Brazil United for no be yin.
Say nkomo na edidi no ha na no. Kwa abontin so amanfo di sa nkomo ni bio. Na no kwasiada ayetwa mu. And technical director at the FIGC, Italian Football Federation, Paolo Maldini. You can take him as advisor to Paolo Maldini, Leonardo, and FIGC president Giovanni Malago. Omotena play mu no moko Barcelona. Na omoko Barcelona na omobaya. Malago ababeto omoto after rumors are nem krum se Barcelona no moko ye no. Go share Pep Guardiola no. And Giovanni Malago no ye FIGC president na beto omo no kre. Omoko share Pep Guardiola. Number some the Italian national team name Pep Guardiola. Unse Guardiola so no. One na yire ne babak no. Mutu opomese na yire no. So be out of the game for some period. Because be ana na yire no wo problem pa. And say Guardiola ni adaje. Yeso odakwa ne daye mbu so che tactics.
Ana ju 2 hours ni abi akota laptop.
Ongo fa match kra na Guardiola ti screen echi no or her tactics. Intina na yiri ni anije. Tene ba na nya na wo ne ma no.
That be service never wo.
Nya na wo ne ma no. What means service one. Time wo nya ma no. Zoto enti Italy ababe drew stage in their history been see that 3 continuous World Cups Italy and Timi Ankobi. Italy o maya se ko mu pe coach a o mumre ansa no manya bi. Ene ya meti hey. Mi to meti ya mekike se European football ba so. And even world football. Agwa blim ebe ye den se mi to ubenya more than 2 countries o produce coaches like Italians and Italy minor. but we are no say no na me catch us say e ko ba bia be ma boda untimi mfa ba fufuru e say wo join ni bi anya hwe kra no to he World Cup no you could clearly see say enyoma bi cause World Cup na ye wie World Cup ni nyina Spain GE no e kwa Spain for fast we World Cup no so what tie na wonye Spain ni kwa woni beje ana me boa they won with a certain star. Sasta ya ye ka ho asemi mizuto sasta ya ye ka ho asemi owura bi and owura e friend Pep Guardiola oye the master of it and the coaching dwumadie mu na dwuma waye ne success a wanya no wo club eso mfa so akoso oman bi a wa coach mu national team nti o Barcelona yehu Spain national team oko Germany yehu German national team oba England yehu the English national team but no Guardiola de on coaching national team biada e ho ne ba bia to problem ne wo no for Italian Football Federation and they say how many times na national teams bobo for Guardiola to have the players na me to was selling the mind at their mom. Once I offer the De La Fuente story now, De La Fuente to pass it through the Spanish football system, coaching their youth teams when Enrique left as head coach the Spanish national team after the 2022 FIFA World Cup no and I'm so then De La Fuente because of how our transition econo majority of these players even under Luis Enrique omo nyina na at their youth level do na afa De La Fuente nsem nti yɛmfa national team ne ma no ɛna ɔmo de team ne ma De La Fuente and the last two major tournaments awako waje proper transition o de beto to Pep Guardiola de no ho a difference wo mu kaka difference wo mu ne say the Italian football culture and the Italian football system when you are the head coach of the national team to ebeye thing say you have a lot of influence on how even clubs and other coaches in the league will study how you coach. Oba City no, Zoto. Young coaches bebre. They even adapted some of the ideas of Pep Guardiola for their teams to grow. Or Germany the same thing, or Barcelona the same thing. Eti a hot dear. He has his Man City, or when the Barcelona be or Bayern Munich. Ahead their national team players will pass through because all these clubs are big clubs. Oko Barcelona, by Spain players do under Barcelona. Oko Bayern Munich, German players do under war. At least he was able to train them. Then the other side of it, and say national team coaches in FA, no more picking Guardiola players no. Because of money a lot of star, a lot of time. They need to develop Guardiola star no. Said the bear ombre, then not success aba. But this time around, picking the national team due to a very, very difficult job for Pep Guardiola. How I wish Senka, one of the top clubs in Italy, ABA Milan B, ABA Juventus B, ABA Inter Milan B, picking Pep Guardiola. And no dear, and can league ni benya son faso. Because players not from our national team no, they are being coached differently. Ewo clubs and now Guardiola so impact nyina na oye no club it oye ne club we ho wi a na other clubs no so asua bi omo fa coach from so ye pe coach oba na idea ne say Pep Guardiola obetia ye team say Pep Guardiola but stage na Italy wono zoto they need tactical modernization. Italy cannot rely on the old school football anymore. Two zoto oye so more restore prestige. This is a huge country when it comes to football. And yet normal, second country awaji World Cup 4. Zoto ebebo World Cup atwa so 3. Na wan ko bi. It's one thing and they omunim ebe mu hia. Eye some be rebuild the global fear. Na no so wo ya, enye players no kwa. You need a figure, Zoto. Say Pep Guardiola, o de yemfa nsen sama mark engine fan to change. If Pep Guardiola is the national team coach of the Azuris, this is huge. This is huge because over all factors, Boma, me say, Guardiola is the best coach at game now. Yes. It's that global fear no, Mzoto, Guardiola decided and be momo. That tactical modernization, Guardiola decided and be momo. But obey day, and I'm to one area to set tactical modernization with media Italy. When he doesn't have control over players, Mzoto, over Colombo from club and Momabo national team. And Abia, the thing Guardiola is right. But a Jumana Dahono Babayeno. At this particular time, Mzoto, how the Italian system is being built, I feel say and the right time for Pep Guardiola. Even though me Guardiola be coaching the national team, many beje. I wish Kobefa club side be. No impact Italian football from there. Because he has done it in Spain. Why you were Germany? Why you were England? And the records are there. Or you saw clubs no coaching to impact their game. And I will show how the Italian system is being built. And this is Spain. And then if Pep Guardiola pick the Spanish national team, Zoto Omre. If Pep Guardiola pick the German national team, Zoto he will not struggle. Even if he's picking the English national team, Pep Guardiola will not struggle. So what I say? So what I'm saying is say, I can find say, Zoto Guardiola, a coach a top Italian club. They said Onya Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Onya Manchester City. Said we see born Krebi Obiakono. Now only say we are sena ye wono, be ma boda. Dimpayo. Only say Dimpaye. Ah, yeah.
That's I'm say trouble.
Oh. Oh. And sometimes you can ubetimi ye bibi. But when Mr. Oye na we asim fa nani hwe ana eya pa. On say Italy war a Guardiola in the league, but he's not called Guardiola. Fabregas. So what share? So yes, so what share said the Como Fosi Bo Moboa. And yet different from teams like Guardiola coaching.
But you know, when assuming Fabregas had won the league, can they also say that recognition will come?
But on say me can be see so. She Como team no fire no. If you are coach of Como, now the Champions League qualification na equal to Inter Milan na waji Syria. So nimsa. Looking at budget, players available, everything, how the size of the club ni bibia. It's the best me chene say. Fabregas mu nyina no zo almost share Guardiola umbrella na say. It's we
go no onya adwene de.
So when me nya adwene de.
Oh, na da so to be say near Guardiola na eye hwe na. Unti bi wada.
No more we dey no more kra bo na baso na me ametia na me zo me kan say we dey me kan hwe. Enti the factors involved no be ma boda the dozen. Reports about say he is demanding 20 million euros a season. And
no interested on.
Almost sika obo no. So mo kwa wanka no. Yes, also mo man the time. And we are waiting for Guardiola answer and say
20 million.
Latest by Saturday or Sunday morning. Ese Guardiola answer neba. But who said the new Messi
na federation almost kasa.
To
20 million.
Say Pep Guardiola is available on. Enye the system of Italian football.
Na dey work up here man.
Why?
Work up, there man.
Work up there.
You man so do ko work up.
We dey enye team enye
too much.
Enye country when he pick. Guardiola cannot demand 20 million when he wants to go the Spanish national team. Ontimi or the call Kromuf, you know. So I say he cannot demand 20 million if he wants to go the French national team. But the Italy woman say no. They want to change their football. If Guardiola is available, now to any team between 15-20. Ubepia, and mama factors say, anya we krano, edi Guardiola ne keke. And this our global fear nebeba. My only problem is the idea of Pep Guardiola, how he used the national team to transfer it into Italian football. I want to baby I'm a watch challenge kakra. But see,
so at the moment, Carlo Nelidi, He's paid 10 million euro
by the Brazilian Football Federation. Yes.
Then Julian Nagelsmann, Thomas Tuchel,
Pochettino.
Almost 6 million. Kofocha 10 million Yama coach.
Zotui.
Guardiola. That's that in go 30 matches.
Say Brazil in their history. No more national team coach BS can of them Carlo Ancelotti.
Yeah.
So tell me say. But if let's say Carlo Ancelotti available, me I don't see what he will bring to the Italian national team. So tell me say. Or no once Ancelotti more like a man management skill there. It's difficult to find a coach a bad man management skill or a Carlo Ancelotti. Abre moye dia wa Sambo stars I wouldn't hear will be to satisfy our stars no. The best fit for managerial role is Carlo Ancelotti. But when it comes to development, to giving a
Luis de la Fuente is taking 1.7 million.
Say on the Spain the draw system not to hold.
Why do you work up?
No system need the whole. Where can de la Fuente and the Spain are dominating all you football plus senior football. Oko women's football someone dominate you. They can easily pick a coach from the under 19, like after the 2030 World Cup. Almost part of the host, to coach their national team. They will not have a problem because the system is in place.
Okay.
How the development of Pep Guardiola approach the FIG scenario. Somebody needs to save Italy. Somebody needs to save Italy. And on my baby stage, you cannot appoint Conte. You cannot appoint Mas Allegri. You cannot appoint you cannot give it to Stefano Pioli.
Mancini.
Yes, Mancini will come back. Once Mancini so a part of coaches in a moment for Italian call. So 3 World Cups no count. Nipa na can be feel say he could have gone to become Italy Pep Guardiola Andrea Pirlo, but the choice of a year what you should perhaps our corner problem because when I look at Pirlo, I do not know the bobo na the two. Na me Pepper. I think Pirlo can the two.
Pirlo was a better player.
Yes, and then Capello the two coach one of the big clubs in Italy, and I say who do the face of Italian football because the ideas no so about what they say Guardiola mo. Inti how
thank you.
Inti a huge step being taken by the Italian Football Federation.
Okay.
Someone of Pep Guardiola.
To know any quick enough for Yamrana.
Okay. Menkati for say international mama Abe is back. Na nina no and say adro dia mama adro Abe e wa adro papa. And na ukopiem awotana so apatapa new site. Na watu nsafa wonsanifa so ofro be pono apɛ ho ana Abe aye krado abusua awodi ma yebeteti wo wachi ne yeka no aso dem ho na fe yeka de ha adweno no adwuma mu ho na yeka ni nyina no sa abofra no wo no wankɔgye no malam bi no obi a ho ne kasa na enye ni kyese ne nantie ne nkoyie wo tu na twena na wo ye ne den wa hwɛ ni ya oduma kwa mfa foforo ennom wo eba ne sa abomodem na fa abofra no fa ne kopiem ewo Abe he ba kan ne ko wie sa baka cho se malaria mo no ye ma ne fa so ho pressure mo no e ya de nkitinkiti bi prostrate no ahyase tetew Abe eso mo waduro na afei atumi akoyie medical ka cho se enei meme duro mu ade aduro ekɔ Abe Heba clinic Abe Heba clinic na afei watumi aboyen eyetana so apatapa new site wa wode bomodin wo fro be pono wonsani fa so no mo bo so bode be sisa ho ehwa na be hunu Abe 0243 Abe 345 Abe 393 Abe na just say watumi afre Abe international so na 0506 460 208 0506 460-208 number simienu anopai pakopiem wotana so patapa new side junction na ko hwe international mama Abe yodman komade adura dum no a wo ko ede etia yade eye Bayport savings and loans and American for Ediama war medical culture say what the kakra koto wa yada abusuasi Canada na no ko check interest abaso eye fie bi adan na wonfa enko Bayport savings and loans na fei wonfa enko ye savings ho no mo ni nyina no say ye 3 months 6 months 1 year ede eda ho enomo na ye de ye mamu da ho pefe oba wo do Ghana card beba ne register da phone so nti say de ekobia ebintimi sida say me na nka make 3 months manya 2 months putupuru bi ba emergency bi ba me ko be port yesi da bi time na so nti da bi be port be ma usika no ana afei ohun sanyema no egusu a ekoyie ni nyina ne se eye payroll lending ene yeda so a ye de sika ne fanko ye investment o ba bi na loke abadwumefo na de gbogbo mu bosia osomre so ya pepa na je sasa ba back usika da Bayport a wo dada ukopiem e wa makom Ghana ha nyina uhunu Bayport a bomodem na je numbers yi wo fra 0242 288 915 Mr. Mark number na me ma wo no Daniel de 0244 598-400. Mo Federal Casino, 0558 119-281. Not just what me Alfred Dorcas. Monso mo Fred Eugenia no 0559 980891. Not just what me Alfred Eugenia. Bayport to the kai say your future now. Jima loves diagnostic and imaging. And I make come for Ediama War. Medical catcher say, Obamodin, no air lab, and be accurate at Damu, just about you know what to know so. Ninas Okram for the papa, and then him the 4, or Mamma Quadra Sia de Comanim, and Obamodin, Edofa Lab, no more. A comprehensive laboratory test, any Ediama War, or by ratio Moja blood test, no, how would you so you remember the mouth, hepatitis C, as CEO said, Yebuno, our Jima labs on a more, Hanson, a more prostate test, no, kidney functioning test, Yebuno mount, who live on whole car, or quite by the amount cholesterol no sadiana tell per diem mu a yetimi ye ho test no e de man wo wie pa kai say digital x-ray service ye ho ultra scan including pregnancy test eno ye prostate ye abnormal scan ye ba kunu dim ECG electrocardiogram eno no ye e de man he wo ho kwamo no form ye betima test fertility testing ye de man abofra no yo ba ananya wo ba mentwa kwan ma kuma se wa bra bi wo bia kwa ba pede bo ma de na DNA no ko ho na afei we no ye DNA paternity test Yabaya the amount, Messi a Jima Lab Diagnostic and Imaging, and I make a wasam. I'll be quite opposite polyclinic and also present near, not just say, Washer Star or a filling station, Nihua, and I'll be Huno. Mama Dingy number 0530 896 601 0530 896-601. Robert Madam to me Alfred Jima Labs Diagnostic and Imaging. No to me Abwao. Me canasa. Momatin Tinatet. Messemeti and Emiswa. Men and animal no ye and a Missum A. Nedupana Samo no ye. Yansia nom and ne obawa him or him Fiona. Yaman Koye. No man saw problems no. And Yaman Koye to Finibia Kamua. Or Madam Copetinatet Vinake. Who ye park I say. Tinatek Malaka no to be the so. Sans malaria de way nipa don for typhoid no so. Esha fever stress na moye mra. Womadin Copetinatet Malaka. Monshan soon. What it Tinatek stomach Mr. Dia. All kinds of stomach pains na wunyano. To say ulcer. Sansunam from an abejna Wiyamono and so to dia through honomo. The person who sudaho. Wokan and Famo Bizo to Unco baby who call numere. What you are dear numere. Sapania numere. Cababra numere. And we are Tinatet Hayan capsules. And I be here. Bema beer dreba. Tinatex before capsules. Wunya bia. Not just another year. I shall see before. We yape. Why should and then my car was said. So far about stop war. Ya be back our honmua. But about to pay be our home near 0552 713-604. More so my market no. Mon friend was 0548 705 457. Monso more Santas opposite Apre. Junction Hono. Yensu young Crabatan Bako our home. My car was said. What is Santas Swami Quada Subantuma Patasia? Ejumada ho. Ebreukra MCA certificate. Sales and marketing certificate. Yabomaden Amount field auditor ye. Yamau area manager ye. Sales rep. Yebenya bi aye. Now for medical counter assistant and also watch me IEP. And also number Jumadiano. 0241 386917 0241386917. No so what about modern to me up from Anyama Akoye Asokore Mampong Community Bank PLC Mese manager no Abrantie say nia dan nyina wasunda efofro eno ntide bia ne bank no bumia na ebumie susu dia ide ama wo say wa nya bank no ntimi nya no wa heti atwam ntu sika da ho aso bia eni atwe ye individual savings ye corporate savings susu savings with experience mobile bankers no money nam edge na ohun bia ba wo ko ho ma ba ku bi emergency no ye fa ne pa show no aye firi ho wo nkofa collateral bia ma ne aye dia ma onya firi no bia kote wo ha bia ye wo susu loan wo ho no mo salary loan e wo commercial loan for business expansion and also e wo ho no mo clearance ye de ko clear nyema nyina e bi eda ho kai say unity link apes link c link nyina e twagu ne area enso e ye adwuma e wo yaso ye kan so ye kwa sokore man po ho ene yaso ye kase no e wo commercial san na making mentia opposite museum na just palace one mo ano ye ben ho no mo mo amwo so memako no ye pen sembe de no a pizza man ewo mo no me say edum nsuase anemo sa be de no opposite to railway station no e won so ye de nkwabata ba ko dia ba asokore mampon community bank PLC and American wasam e de ache wo tie say e ye ohunira akoso do ya power no oso ofro wo de 2 million ya de no bono pokikra wonsu hu biem nti fatty liver prostrate fibroid kidney stone ye de scan dia ba yam kika no bedwane liver care no eno so aboa ma liver no e gina dia ho enka omode na kopio mo nkwabata mi ensa nyina na wa friend 0244 544 422 0200 383 831 na no so nyama akonkan Franco nie enyama panie me se eye Nokia Samsung iPhones uromo smart TV upekase anakatua washing machine microwave blender generator CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere ye be adum ajaba jewel adum old Melcon Comfort Clinic honyina no bo modern atwa hia kai say 0245 316969 bon 0245 nice gentleman already ashani ye pa
o ma don ba ya ni mom
onim no
oye hwan ya
akosi agye me yonko brebo pa wodi ncha kwa
other protocol tenenka
oh yes protocol betenenka
okay
nti obi wa say ye ma akosi agye special birthday mpama no
okay
boss ye comment no o sa covid question agedi Andrania Arako nyako Andrania Arako nyako ko school Royal Kiss International opposite Abraso Hospital na ono nso awodanti boss oda room on that note me fa so say
CP thank you very much na yenko. All right, and Captain Atenase no. This is his time. 11:33. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
How supporters are rattled, alarmed, sit on the edge and fears what will happen to this club. There's no official communication from the management as and when preseason will commence. Kotoko has a coach and are doing preseason. I am worried. NCC PRO Kobe Jones.
Supporters will be worried because we are coming to play in the same league. We must sacrifice the media, my Cote d'Ivoire, and we want to compete with all these things. If we must sacrifice, yes, and yes, it's only a team, no, supporters will be worried, and me, I'm worried myself because we feel like I'm need to sacrifice in a case. If you who is starting preseason, when are we starting preseason, when are we starting, and coach Nipana, there is no official communication from the club.
Entity has intimi and can't change the for no that been preseason started then so one ever no coach no nothing and no answer almost one they are left in the dark and now other rivals no e dey o ma chesi mu a o mo ye de kwa no enti no e ade a ha PRO no pa teams fear us because we are a big club and we have to take advantage of that. We don't want to be called the sleeping giant. This coming season, we have to get the club to where it belongs, competing at the highest level, where we can play in the CAF Champions League group stages. Kotoko coach Eric Tinkler.
We've got to remember that it's a big club, it's a big name, and for that reason alone, teams fear us. So we go into games with an advantage. But now it's about us taking advantage of that. And I think this coming season, with our planning, with our preparation, with our professionalism, good work ethic, nothing stops us from achieving our goals. Coming into the club, I know the pressure that is obviously going to be under me. We need to get this club back to where it belongs. We don't want to be calling it a sleeping giant. We want to be calling it a giant again. And we want to be competing at the highest level. And, you know, I've been involved in CAF Champions League. I've been involved in CAF Confeds. I've got to finals. And that's going to be the objective and the purpose in hopefully a year's time, is that we can find ourselves in that group phase of CAF and competing at the highest level.
And Tama, or see in a year by this time, no, Kotoko will have to find itself in the CAF Champions League and competing at the group stages. I know you're Eric Tenkraso Kakra Diabano. I want to see growth at the club from the youth team to the senior side. I want to see Kotoko lifting trophies. Eric Tenkra.
I want to see growth at the club in terms of the various age groups that the club possesses. From the first team down to the youth system, I would like to see young players coming through the system. And obviously I want to see the club again lift the trophy, because that's the most important factor.
And where the Tama, midway to miserable. I like coffee. I like counter-attack football. Ronaldo over Messi any day. Eric Tinkra on this and that.
Tinkra.
Hi.
And you?
Well, and you?
I have a few questions for you, right? Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Early morning training or night? Or counter-attack?
Counter-attack.
Champions League or World Cup?
Champions League.
Loud dressing room or quiet fitness?
League. Loud.
Loud dressing room, home match or away match?
Home.
Practical board or video analysis?
Video analysis.
In South Africa. Sneakers or dress shoes?
Dress shoes on match day.
WhatsApp or phone call?
Phone call.
Messi or
Ronaldo.
VAR or no VAR?
VAR.
TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tama. Oh, I think I pick no. Also coffee.
Coffee they say
so coffee is the favorite, is the best. Early morning training and also up early morning training. Also attacking football, counter-attacking football. World Cup in the Champions League or Champions League. And about football icons. You did Ronaldo and Messi. I see Ronaldo over Messi on any day. Now, side media way, the new brands and communication manager, David Obinyako, and it is side media. And no paying
on communication can
brands. Brands and Kwan. Say previously not the communication can.
So them are brands.
Into where they were different. Okay, into brands and Kwan. And pay brands manager asked me training grounds.
Okay.
Also. Eko tight team nechi akọ hwe de no mekọ so na what me brand here ma bibia ya kama boss mpacho maybe
but question about Messi there no where one question you
question yes and no
where Bobby Umneti we do am na there one thing here.
Early morning training.
Attack or defense?
Attack.
Possession football or counter-attack?
Counter-attack.
Champions League or World Cup?
Champions League.
Loud dressing room or quiet fitness?
Loud.
Home match or away match?
Home.
Practical board or video analysis?
Video analysis.
Sneakers or dress shoes?
Dress shoes on match day.
WhatsApp or phone call?
Phone call.
Messi or
Ronaldo.
VAR or no VAR?
VAR.
TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
One thing
Majamazak.
Captain. And yes, I man had it. Yeah, bonus swap. Not nice usual neck. Okay.
To be honest, Asante Kotoko, Upe, you are forced to discuss them just after the World Cup. Adeoma, you know, and why from Monday, Ebenina, not even Kotoko. Why your team to be jealous? Why Asante Kotoko? Because they are giving us something.
Direct 20 and what do you say? Could you ask Siasia to explain this? He told us as a coach is in Ghana. What has happened?
According to yesterday's man.
Send you Biana and you Biana program every day.
And
so you don't expect people.
Some can
yesterday's man.
Some need nothing.
Because will be a yesterday's man. It's just onim the ekoso.
Which is a program. The monitor program.
You cannot monitor the program every day.
But you supposed
to. Let me explain this.
So you record your programs.
He is finding out. The first I record the program just will be good.
Hey.
No. Access.
Don't go to ask some question.
He's asking you a question. The last time let's clarify it. The last time we program, now say has coach Abba. And na Obusa say, Akosi saying. What I say, be a no am trim. Name one thing is me such trim. Because will be a yesterday's man.
Martin, here for no one tier program. Just no one tier program. There be out. No, so got no one tier program because there will be a tea.
And then OT. And then OT.
No, open your account.
It's important we clarify.
Open your account.
One thing to assist him.
Your account. Because I cannot go back. Honestly, I'm telling you. I cannot go back to be blunt.
Obiti program no se chire na same no you can
Obiti but much no I cannot go back. I cannot.
Okay. Minia boachi dua. De tie nie. Enra ene koba se coach no. Omai Emma Siase Abetwe asem no kan say he was wrongly informed and now he was misinformed or disinformed. And you know, Minia boachi de tie no why? But young boy.
It's not me can say is that so one here maybe we forced to attack House of Folk or more supporters Pierre say from and I think 3 days ago and I was starting now no how House of Folk Saki Didi Dramani and our supporters no most of them they don't understand it and Bafo had an issue with them and I was telling him say I didn't have all I will be discussing. So to football these days no I say the interaction between one and supporters so to a very fluent something that cut on it supporting the supporters need their air happen also your real league a coach I will take it team no ebo no more than supporters no according to them they had no issue with coach Didi Dramani that team money and yes coach Didi Dramani. So you expect a new coach will come on board. Because to bosom ye twem. First number for the best say your World Cup. Your World Cup ye. Still House of Folk in Timmy and now so coach no nempoka ka coach no ha. And they down by pre-season. League Asia in September. The supporters still don't know when House of Folk is almost start on pre-season. We have your calendar so now you face it. You didn't echo. And the Kobasa supporters are agitated. Why are Makasa since Monday? Say House of Folk supporters are agitated. Although we didn't come out, and I'm Kobe Jones up or out, and that is the supporter stance. So to have gone to the level of the supporters, the head of the supporters, still the Kobe Jones who can, or also a similar issue. So it becomes a problem. That is why you love and applaud Asante Kotoko and their brand Manjadia Oye. You are forced to discuss Asante Kotoko anytime, any day. Because Omama news to talk about. Tinkla, Menzo, training, and then Pajo, watching Adokojachi project. Misoto, there's a lot to talk about in Asante Kotoko. So, Misoto, I want to say the House of Folk communication, no, they need to improve it. They need to improve it because Maya Kwamunya already corner. So what is meaning? Why coach, Maya, why they are not making that announcement now? And Ghana na yokotoko ni haso. Ene na team sibi aba say ba kokoko ba Ghana is kotoko ni haso. So the House of Folk deserve better. Ono mu din come so to enema omo catch no is not encouraging. It's something that you share about. So to thanks up to David Obinya ni team awajuma omo ye about Eric Tinkler so to waka na dwene. Enti nya de obi ko yesa na se bia ni asema waka no. They will believe no waka ye. Enti no. Mr. Toma the Ghana Football Association about so one thing omo ye year office omo this administration if there's one area mebo ma baso na at any point in time be an opportunity so me comment omo say Mr. To how they come out with in league fixtures in league date time league is here any time league in area. Some of us are your sister no check a crime so to ya suffer for so long as anymore. You be real league at your court. You be real league at your court. But so to under this current administration, your league time be here. anytime I be releasing league fixtures aba. Mesoto, it has never been questioned. Obi antimi challenge eba spot on at any point in time, eba on time. What that adena ye say, my teams no prepare ye. And my use that calendar no, at the year not proper preparation. It's no more face season no. So I commend the FA for that. And according to information, and the league fixtures no eba. And this is exactly what the English, what the Spanish and them omuye. Yantimi nyomu de ni bi kra na we are getting close and kakra. But you better than the BI, you be really na court, na team nam court, na point na issues no. So the aka at the NSA league no metimi ayena sika asan babom. I'm all praying say last season omunya 1 million Ghana cedis. This season I don't know what is coming on board and I hope same so too. And those metimi aba na abeboa omo. So one thing say otan okodu anu in America no. And he said the FA no, I commend them for fourth right as far as the league fixture.
Thank you. Obia Council, I want to read or say to please sports journalists in Kumasi are giving Kotoko fans hope. Please, the coach should be careful and learn the Ghana League terrain. Ima UK Manchester. Okay, we are going up or down. Okay, must say. Does Siasia think we listen to Oyerepa Sports for his handsomeness or otherwise? Kojobe. We listen for information. So when you think you can disrespect listeners like that, good for Oyerepa Sports and its management. Kojobe, where the M said you are carrying the protest too far. At the end of the day, Nippon, we explain the thing to him. So let's not go there. But the same Siasia in politics, he will go back. Refer to other opponents. Why? I mean, Siasia needs customer service education. Eritinkla is partly from Portugal, so no worries. If he chooses Ronaldo over Messi, okay. Thank you, Mr. Modric. Because always happen itself. If it's easy, bring your coach. Okay. Until there's that debate there. But Zach, we will come to other issues they are raising.
An interesting one. You see, Eric Tinkler, nobody's hyping, and I said they are not hyping him. He has hyped himself already. This is a manager who he lost all those finals. He's played in the Champions League final and played in the CAF Confederations Cup final. And he's not being hyping. Yes, and one Confederation Cup final.
On one ticket.
Yeah, Nina out to Orlando Pirates.
Oh, okay.
And I say like Obi ne happen or happen Nejuma is hyping him. And so far, Ghana, you see a different. He's using the ball. He's using the ball to kill them. Coaches and the modern football coaches want to use the ball. The ball the tumbrika more. The ball the tumbrika. A comb say no to tumbrika. So you use the ball. You use the ball to do a lot of dress and then but when say you when you be from yes, you understand. You see a lot of changes and improvements in the training. Now only one thing down here. The some found up as omunko view. Omunko view.
Omo trainer. When be anwane and go team bufro.
Omo plan up na. Do you know what they do? So far, I don't actually office in ready. So they use the baby players on that no. Omo few no. Omo pon Tinker request the video of the training to go doing video analysis and analyzing the training
with the players.
Na baby on kwa. The players nka ho. He analyze and see training na ya no. We ni one ni so you analyze it and come and do the correction. Ntieba ebia o tennis and enka no sa na ma dwenu akwa na o nante. Sa na say we say. This is what oye. Ejo no nkwa ho. Mezo so nkofie. Eti sa de na
omo ni mo bia wa.
Na say nka obi ofi akoda. So but what they are doing is that they think say training, you have to analyze it and I say you're appointed to be Uncle Fee because nobody will be but through the video analysis, you can see it and correct it.
Okay.
So if wash your more they are showing that they are top professionals. Omo will say yes, they are top professionals. And ya vene ya bi obi ya kwakwada ene na man say na ti base there be and na there be ti base na o hwebotis there be nyesa na tie. So they are using all their time to do coaching, thinking about what to do next with Kotoko. Now, minim whether because one area that people are worried about is the playing body. Baby feel say Oman live out to the electric moment of
last season.
Yes, maybe it was about the environment. Maybe the new coach comes in and get the best out of them. But baby feel say the level of thinker no. So far the ABN players on level no ama the coach na style kakra. But you can't judge now. ABA, he can get the best because you've seen a lot of coaches. Not coach for no players number one there. But he comes in and change the environment.
First also break. Carrick and Amorin is a good example.
I don't have a very example about me. So
now, we for example, baby,
and to make example of me. And see, let's see what will happen. Ask for the kind of control. What they are doing there, it doesn't make footballing sense. Like, you know what I want to say?
I didn't
say all this war when you're a World Cup period. When they are relaxed to take decisions, you're still now munim them way.
Ebia unyanhu di omo.
Oh, Mr. At least so far we are seeing it.
Diwo. Unyanhu di omo.
No, that's
Dibo nti me recommend solar na ma. Where ya o minim so wa cover dia, unyan cover dia. Yeah, per solar panels go through.
Oh, okay.
And the solar is a new way.
So
contact you meet me and be at a discounted rate.
Okay.
You num kania na generator tata bia and one no. 0242 438 solar. That's the way to go. 0256 040838. WW free. Bibia now. Why a light no so dada? We meet me the panel. And no you have 30,000 a month. E be as low as 3,000. Ti mo pro frame so amenya bia ma. Di wo de me ya ma na me ama discount to ama.
Nyame be ye. Yenhwe ask for asem no. You don't say about a month ago. Na asem aye ka fa kotokofo ho ani o. So nimsa because na yemu bebre ho ani nim the plan of the board. But the kind of 1 month ago no and obi no betia be ka the same thing about kotoko.
Buma has for.
I feel say
Ebia
they are also prepare. They are also yes. Says atanya na yeka time. And I work up near real work up na and the real work up na league no 30 days I care so the training.
I don't know start preseason.
And Timmy me feel say
I came and defended it with time.
If you say mo nya abotire kakra. So what me say. Has now recently a lot of challenges. So to when it even come to financial issues omonye recently omonye a lot of challenges nti nya abotre emfa mo na ma
dey asem ni aka
about
there Mr. Zach, Orlando Pirates players are the same with the crop of Kotoko players. Sejita, we are all here. I'm recording some of the passport show and play back to you. You can't say
no, na message say message say na my program na
yeah, you can't say
but one thing is say they were achieve Orlando Pirates there. Some to me no me intimi ntina sam.
It's there. Oh, I was on the
and the why am be atwam na de nenam.
So the hekai.
And so one sem ne hekai. So what I mention say. And the bibia so no we kire say chin so to obakotoko be so sidi. But based on the records na nyoma why there. Say what discuss na you cannot take it out. Etinye say bi Oyerepa and I hypothetical na say ye bibi. But the record na da one there at least so to I think me kra no say if me na me in charge of Kotoko CCA so to and kenye the instant success in Akamere. Share the past 3 years ade ba ko edi Kotoko nya a team indiscipline especially from the players. Inti uye coach na uba the first adwuma yesa wo ye how Mr. to be instill in discipline team nim discipline team so tell me say eti sa stages no to edu maybe so take time it take time asa no who say team na wo build no ade na abeto ye na enye no in discipline wo team say there wo the discipline about team nim. 2 you need to develop a star. Kodoko should have the DNA. Say ni yepesi yebo. Eti after Tinkler said that she be not Tinkler niwa. Kotoko kofa coacha. Ebia na nkwaye coach ni success nkwa, but obia will fit into their style of play. Eti obuild this anyoma we nyina na foundation is stronger. Success no mi to obo nsa no a na success ne ba. Obo nsa no a na results ne ba na de success ba. Enti me fu se doto e abotre na achitafo ni nyina ese omunya. Hwe wo de wonim hwe kura no. Hwe ni CV no de ba no. Doto I'm not sure coach ye benya coach bi oga na asisi ojiska chen no.
What you saying?
Na sa wo hwe ni CV na ekura na ne dia. Adwuma no so do waye no, waye bi atwam no. Yakọ adwuma ese fa CV bra no. So to no na ekọ kire wakatua wo. Eno na kire wo level.
CV no tell him CV na kire the oba be.
Yes, ena kire wo adwuma waye baby a wo no. De nti e be fa nti fa bra na be kire wo level wo baby a wo no. So dem chana say. Enti for even the board to make that appointment, paying that sum of money to coach no, e kire wo say board no ma ba no to omo ba say omo ba be di agro.